The Hidden Costs of Clutter. Hello and welcome, dear friends. You're watching Voice of Wisdom, where we celebrate life's golden years with clarity, purpose, and joy. If this is your first time visiting, I'd love for you to subscribe and become part of our community of thoughtful, inspiring seniors. Here, you'll find practical tips, uplifting stories, and gentle reminders to help you live with more peace and fulfillment. Today, we're exploring a topic many of us face but don't often discuss openly: clutter. Clutter isn't just stuff. It's the little things that quietly pile up over time, connected to family, love, and treasured memories. For those of us who have lived rich and active lives, our homes can sometimes feel more like a timeline of the past than the calm retreat we deserve today. Maybe you've kept every drawing or project from your children, even though they're now grown with families of their own. Perhaps there's furniture you inherited that never really fit your style, yet you held onto it out of obligation. Or maybe it's that growing collection of someday items, things you think might come in handy, now gathering dust in a closet or even taking over an entire room. Clutter tells a story, but when it takes over, it can weigh us down, stealing the peace and comfort our homes are meant to provide. The Hidden Costs of Clutter. Greetings, dear friends. Welcome back to Timeless Wisdom, where we inspire you to embrace your golden years with clarity, purpose, and joy. If this is your first time here, we'd love for you to subscribe and become part of our growing community of wise and wonderful seniors. Here, we share valuable tips, uplifting stories, and motivating insights just for you. Today, let's dive into a topic that many of us face but often don't talk about: clutter. It's the stuff that gradually builds up in our lives, linked to years of love, family, and memories. For many of us, particularly those who've lived full, active lives, our homes can start to feel more like a museum of the past rather than a peaceful sanctuary we deserve. Maybe you've kept your kids' artwork or projects from decades ago. Perhaps there's furniture in your home that was passed down to you but never truly felt right. Or maybe it's that ever-growing pile of things that you think might be useful someday, filling up a corner or an entire room. Emotional toll. Feeling isolated. One of the hardest parts of clutter is how it makes us feel about ourselves. Maybe you've hesitated to invite friends or family over because you're embarrassed about the mess. The sense of shame can lead to isolation, leaving us feeling lonely when we need connection the most. And loneliness, as we know, can have serious effects on our mental and emotional well-being. Time and money wasted. Resources. How many times have you searched for something you couldn't find, only to give up and buy it again? Or spent hours sorting through piles to locate a single item? Clutter doesn't just take up physical space. It steals time and money that could be better spent enjoying life. The costs of clutter are real, but here's the good news. It doesn't have to stay this way. A new chapter, simplifying your space and your life. Starting fresh can feel daunting, can't it? Especially when you've spent decades gathering memories, trinkets, and treasures. But here's the thing. You don't have to do it all at once. The key is to take that first step, just one small step, and trust the process. Start small and simple. Let's begin with something manageable, like a single drawer or that one shelf you've been avoiding. Take a moment to go through it and decide what really belongs there. Each small victory builds momentum, and before you know it, you're ready to tackle bigger projects. Sort with purpose. Here's a tip I always recommend. Create 4 simple piles: keep, donate, recycle, and discard. This keeps you focused and helps you see progress right away. And be honest with yourself. If you haven't used something in over a year, chances are it's not adding value to your life anymore. Rethink sentimental items. For many of us, the hardest part is letting go of sentimental items. But remember, you don't have to keep everything to preserve a memory. Frame a favorite photo, turn old fabrics into a cozy quilt, or keep just a few cherished pieces that bring you joy. Let the rest go. Those memories aren't in the items, they're in your heart. Adopt the one in, one out rule. This is a simple practice that can make a big difference. For every new item you bring into your home, let go of one old one. It's a great way to maintain balance and prevent future clutter from creeping back in. Ask for help. Decluttering can be emotional, and sometimes we just need a little support. Whether it's a trusted friend, a family member, or even a professional organizer, don't be afraid to ask for help. A fresh set of eyes can provide clarity and encouragement when you need it most. Make thoughtful purchases. Before buying anything new, pause and ask yourself, do I really need this? Where will I put it? Sometimes borrowing or reusing an item you already have can be just as satisfying, and it keeps clutter at bay. Taking these small, intentional steps can help you reclaim your space and start living in a home that truly feels like yours again. The joy of letting go. Embracing decluttering as a journey to joy and clarity. Letting go of clutter is more than just clearing out your home. It's about creating space for what truly matters. Think about it. How many times have you wished for more time to enjoy your grandchildren, dive into a hobby, or simply sit in a peaceful room and read a good book? A decluttered home can give you that gift. Take the story of Mary, a retired teacher from Michigan. For years, she held onto boxes of lesson plans, classroom decorations, and old holiday cards from her students. They reminded her of a career she loved, but they also took up her guest room, making it impossible for her grandkids to stay over. When Mary finally decided to let go, she kept a few special mementos and donated the rest to a local school. Now that same room is filled with bunk beds, laughter, and bedtime stories. The process wasn't easy, but the transformation was undeniable. Like Mary, you might find that letting go of things allows you to hold on to what's truly priceless: memories, relationships, and the freedom to live fully in the present. Final thoughts. Living in a clutter-free space isn't just about having a tidy home. It's truly a gift you give to yourself and to those you love. By choosing to declutter and organize now, you're not only creating a calm and welcoming environment for your own well-being, but you're also easing the future burden on your family. That's a beautiful legacy to leave behind. Peace, clarity, and freedom instead of chaos and overwhelm. Just imagine walking into a room that reflects who you are today, not who you were decades ago. A space filled with calm, light, and joy instead of stress or guilt. That's the power of letting go of what no longer serves you. When you release the old, you create space for new memories, new energy, and new beginnings. And here's the best part: you don't have to do it all at once. Even one small step forward makes a difference. Maybe it's clearing a single drawer, donating one box, or letting go of something you've been holding on to out of habit. Little by little, those steps add up to real transformation. If you've been feeling weighed down by clutter, know this: you are not alone, and it is never too late to start. Each day is an opportunity to choose simplicity, comfort, and peace for yourself. Thank you so much for spending your time with us here at Voice of Wisdom. If this video encouraged you, please give it a like, share it with a friend who might need the same reminder, and don't forget to subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you'll always be updated with more practical tips and heartfelt inspiration for living your best life at any age. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's the very first step you'll take toward creating a clutter-free home? Leave a comment below and share your journey. Your story could be the encouragement someone else needs to take that first step too. Take care of yourself, take care of your space, and remember, peace at home leads to peace within. I'll see you in the next video.